Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Agriculture World Happiness, the channel that brings you all the latest updates when it comes to farming issues and when it comes to the field issues. So guys, a lot of you have been requesting me if I can do for you the video around the farm. As you can see behind there, that's the farm. And also, a lot of you have been requesting me to do the video on the field, for example, the maize field. And the area of interest, as I said, has been the maize field. And today, guys, in this video, I'm just going to be doing the field tour of our field, maize field. And as I told you, we have got too many plots of the field, but all the fields are the same. And I'm just going to give you the two samples. For example, we're going to be moving in two fields. And the video will not be too long because the fields are too big. So you just make sure you watch up to the end. And you make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And to all newcomers, or if you are still new to this channel, you're most welcome. This is Agriculture World Happiness. And the person talking right now is Eddie. Eddie is my name. So I'm going to be taking you through the field. And the video for the farm tour is already in the making. I'm already working on it. So soon you'll receive the video. The farm is not small. This is the first one. And then we also have got the other one, which is the other side. The one you can see there, the one you're seeing that side is another farm. And here is the field. The first field that we're going to be touring is this one. This is a maize field. You can see it's just close to the farm and near the road. So this is how nice the farms in Denmark are. So you can see the roads everywhere, clean roads everywhere. So which means transportation is not our problem. So guys, we are going to start right from this field of maize here. This is the first one, and this is yellow corn. And I'm going to be taking you inside there. And as I told you, we have dairy farm. So which means the maize we grow here is basically for making the silage. So guys, this is how the field looks like from inside. As you can see here, the field is weed free, it's disease free, and even you can see the maize is looking so good. You can always see that the diseased maize, or you can always see the maize which is affected by pests from the leaves. Or even you can see the stalks. That's when you'll know that this one has got the pests. Because you know, some of the pests we have in the maize, we have what those the borers, stalk borers. So you can always see the stalks, but this one looks healthy, and it is healthy. So now, normally when I'm conducting a field tour, though this is the first time I'm doing this field tour on camera, but I've been doing the field tours before. So now, I like always to share some of the tips with my fans on how we normally handle the field issues, for example, the disease, and also handling the weeds, or everything actually we do in the field. But here today, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the tips. Though I've made a video about some of the things, you can also go to some of my videos and check out. So let us start with the weeds. As part of the guidance, how we normally handle the weed issue, when we start with early and proper field preparation. So early and proper field preparation helps us in a way that we start plowing very early. By the time we reach the planting period, then there would have already broken all the weeds in the field. For example, you do the first plowing, you do the second plowing, and then we do the harrowing. That is how we're able to deal with the weeds. So which means we are able to remove the weeds. We're also able to expose them to the sunshine. And finally, when we come to do the harrowing, we're able to bury the weeds completely. So by the time we reach in the planting period, the field is very clean. So that's how we always handle the issue of weeds before planting. And the other way we also do is by timely weeding, which means we weed our fields very early in a way that we don't wait for the weeds to first germinate or to grow bigger. we start very early. So timely weeding and early weeding is very important if you are a maize farmer and if you want to have a nice looking maize like this one. In the other way we deal with the weeds is also we plant some of the, in fact we do intercropping. As you can see here, we have intercropped our field with grass. So these ones you're seeing here, these are not even, these are just the grasses, some of the grasses that we plant under the maize, such that the maize does not such that the grasses can stress the weeds. As you know, the grass that we have planted here, they cover the ground and also they stress the weeds. So that is how we're able to deal with the issues of the weeds. And also we use the chemicals, you know. So we use the chemicals also for dealing with these weeds. Before we plant, actually, before planting, we always, sometimes we spray it there. And also even after planting and before they germinate, and even before the weeds germinate, you can mean to spray. So that's how we always handle the issues here. So there are many measures always that you can handle the issues of the weeds. But all in all, everything starts from the field preparation. When you do it early and plant very early before the weeds germinate, you are in safe hands. So that is how we do it. And the topic about the weed control, I have it in the other video. There's a video I made already. You can look for it. Then you'll be able to find out all the summaries. Because this video specifically today was just for us to do the field tour. So the other thing, the other way we handled the pest issues, we always get the varieties which are certified. So just know, if you want to get quality maize, or if you want to get nice looking field like this, go for certified maize variety. Doesn't matter, even if you are growing the yellow maize or you are growing the white one, doesn't matter. You need to get something which is certified. And the other thing, how you can fight the disease, the pest issues, just make sure after harvesting, you need to do what we call the crop rotation. Crop rotation helps so much in a way that you are able to break down the disease, let me say the pest cycle. So which means after harvesting, you need to destroy all the, let me say you need to destroy all the residues. And then you need to shift the maize, which means you don't need to plant the maize in the same place where you planted. So that's how we always fight the issues of the pest. So that is it. And the other thing is also spacing, because spacing, we know it also helps when it comes to the pest issues. Because for us here, this maize here, we spaced it let me say 20 centimeters by 70 centimeters. So 20 is from plant to plant. So let me show you how it looks like. This is what I'm meaning. From this plant to this plant, this is 20 centimeters. And from here, from this one, this row to this row, this is 70. So that's how we normally handle our spacing issues. And it's helping us. As you can see here, the wind is actually, there's clear air circulation. So air is able to move through. And even proper spacing helps you to move through and be able to monitor your field. Also even doing other sorts of work, for example, doing the intercropping. When you are moving or when you are planting the crop that you want, you are able to move through. So this is how we're able to fight always the pest issues, because you know, when you put them so close, for example, when you plant your maize so closely, there's a way you may not, the air may not circulate so well between the crops. So that's how we always handle the issues of the pest. But also I've also made a video about the pest, how we normally handle it. It's there. Just soon it will be there. Also, you'll be able to follow it up from there. So now let's see the second field. This was the first field. So let me take you to the second field, such that you are able to see exactly what happened in the other field. But all in all, it is the same thing. Only the difference is this one is a little bit smaller. Let me say it is a little bit younger than the other older one. So this is how it is. So let's check the second field and we'll see how it is. So guys, we are here already in the second field, right? Even you can see the difference. You can see the leaves are dry compared to the first one. The first one was very fresh, which means, as I told you guys, it's the field or it's the last field that were planted. Now let's check and see if it's true, because the reason why I told you we are doing this field tour is because we wanted to see if it's true whatever I've been giving you before doing this tour, if it's working for us. So now let's check and see. Also, we're going to be seeing the method that we have used here for controlling the weeds here and everything. So we're not going to repeat whatever we already talked the other side, but I just wanted to see exactly how the field looks like. So at the end of this video, don't just forget to subscribe and don't forget to send in me your comments so that we are going to be able to see. As I told you, this channel of Agriculture World Happiness is here to help us and is here such that we can learn a lot of things in different fields. For example, in the field of the animal, let me say animal production, and also crop production. So let's check and see how this field is. So let's start by the weeds. Let's see how we are controlling the weeds here. So as you can see here, these are the grasses that were also planted. These are not weeds, yeah. These are just wanted weeds. So you can see these are the grasses we planted. You can even see it in the line. So this is how we are able to control the weeds. Even you can see the spacing here. Here we use the same spacing like the first one, which is 20 by 70. So you can see the spacing. And even the weed, the maize itself, they have now grown and they are looking so good, which means their disease, let me say they are pest-free. Let me open for you this so that you guys are able to see what I'm talking about. So this is how the maize corn must look like. So look at this. So are you seeing anything there like the pest or anything? Let me also open the next one so that you guys can prove it well. You can see it well. What I'm talking about. So let's see this. You see this? You see? So as I always tell people, it's we, the farmers, who are the ones who make the maize. So let me say maize production very hard. Otherwise, with what I've seen, growing maize is one of the best and it's the easiest thing that you can always plant, right? Because when you do all the agronomic practices, let me say, like the way they are supposed to, which means there is no way that you are going to suffer with the growing maize. For example, here what I'm talking about is now, the way you deal with the weeds is very easy. The way you plant the maize is very easy. So that's how people are actually getting very big, let me say, high yield maize. That's how people are getting. You know, someone can get a lot of tons in just an acre, and before you know, this person already becomes rich. So this is how it's done, and this is how we normally handle our stations here. So all these videos, I've made them in, let me say, for example, I've made the videos about how to handle the weeds. I've made it there, how to plant and how to do the top dressing, and everything is there about the maize, though I'm still going to be making. But since the time is now going for us, because here in Denmark, we only have one season for growing the crop. So which means, as I told you, this maize here was planted back in April. Now imagine from April, now we're already in October. Just look how long it has taken, you know. It has really taken very long, which means here normally we grow maize at least for 5 months, you know, 5.5 months or 5 months. So that's the duration that it takes here. So guys, that's how the field tour has gone. So let me know what you think about this tour. And as I told you, this is the first time that I've conducted a field tour on a camera, because I've been doing it before, but I've been doing it behind the camera. So let me just know what you think about this field tour today. And as I told you, our next tour that is going to come up is going to be on the farm. So it's also going to be a massive one, and it's going to be so nice because we're going to be seeing a lot of animals. We're going to be seeing a lot of things on the farm. So you make sure you just like the video, and you make sure you always subscribe to the channel just that you don't miss on any other thing. And as I told you, this is the beginning. We are always we're going to be doing some of these tours for you guys, even if not on this same farm, but at least other farms also. When I get time, I can always chip in there and do for you something, you know. So this is the first time. Just make sure you give it a like and make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss on any other video on agriculture, world happiness. And before I end the video, I would like to thank all of you. Let me say, people who watch my videos so much. I really appreciate you guys, because it's not easy for someone to subscribe to your channel and then also to watch your videos. You know, I really appreciate you guys, all my subscribers and people who watch my videos across the world. I really appreciate your effort towards this channel. It's a young channel, but it's growing. Right now we are in 945, so which means we just have to get like 40, let me say 55 subscribers to hit 1,000, which was our dream of this channel. So guys, just make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and if you have subscribed, please, thank you so much. I really can't take you for granted, and I do appreciate your effort towards this channel so much. And just let's keep sharing the video, and let's always keep commenting, at least so that I'm able to know exactly what you guys need. You know, you people, you mean a lot to me. So that is how the tour has gone, and I'm actually going to stop this video from here. I just wish you all the best. Let's meet in the next video. See you.